जिसको सत्य कह के नहीं जानते हैं अभी, सिर्फ मानते हैं, वो विश्वास होता है। और जो विश्वास करते हैं वही सत्य होता है। विश्वास न हो तो सत्य सत्य नहीं हो सकता, और सत्य के वजह से विश्वास होता है। कंफ्यूज हो गए? गोल गोल बात करने बहुत कंफ्यूजन में आते हो। जब कंफ्यूज हो जाते हो मन चुप हो जाता है फिर। जब मन चुप होता है तब सत्य भी होता है, विश्वास भी होता है, सब कुछ होता है उसमें। जब मन चंचल है, बहुत धूम मच रहा है वहां, तो ना सत्य है ना विश्वास।
गुरुजी, हमें जीवन में अपनी स्वाभाविक प्रवृत्ति, इंस्टिंक्ट या सलाह, एडवाइस माननी चाहिए।
समटाइम्स इंस्टिंक्ट, समटाइम्स एडवाइस। Sometimes you are very thirsty and somebody is advising, don't drink water. It's better you drink the water. Sometimes you feel so sleepy and someone gives you an advice, don't sleep now unless you are driving. Then you better sleep. But when you are driving and someone says don't sleep, then you thank them. Yes, you follow their advice. See, your life, you have to take advices from people around, isn't it? Opinions. You have. So be an open book, not a closed mind. Open-minded. It's the love that becomes fear. If it's not love or it's hatred, fear comes. Not everybody fear death. There are all the terrorists. Where do they fear death? Suicide bombers, they don't fear death. Who says? People who are so selfish, they fear death. If they know that, if they know how to meditate, if they are in service, you know, fear. And if that fear is there little bit, let it be there. It's good. Nature has kept it there for some purpose. Why somebody does knowing something is wrong is because they have that feeling this may be giving me some joy. The temptation of getting some joy or a mere habit. These are the two reasons. Okay? Because their consciousness is not allowing. 30 years ago, what is that? Ayub Khan was president there, 20 years ago. From their textbooks, he removed anything that is to do with the Hindus, Hinduism, or the India that connects people with the Indian culture from the past. So their history of old thousands of years were all removed from their books. All they had learned about Mahatma Gandhi is he was a Hindu saint, a good leader who worked along with Jinnah to bring freedom from Mughal. That's all they learn about Mahatma Gandhi, just 3-4 lines. So their textbooks do not talk about Buddha, they do not talk about Mahavir, Guru Nanak Dev, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, whoever present in the Indian continent. They don't know who is Krishna. Many of them don't know. They think he must be demigod. Don't see him as a historic figure. So not even Chanakya, Chandragupta, Ashoka, they don't know the name of Ashoka, the emperor. So they had no idea about the culture. But they have this Harappa museum, these old sites. One place where Ayurveda was born there. Takshashila, where Chanakya wrote the Artha Shastra, the greatest treatise on economics. mathematics and medicine was developed in Takshashila, which is close to Islamabad. Only experts know a little bit knowledge here and there. So many of them were very curious to know about the history of their own land. Of course, some people know, experts who have gone out and... You should know the word Deva. Divi means light, playfulness. Deva means one who has wisdom, who is playful. And even God is also Deva, because God is playful. God is all light. So whole creation is full of light and playfulness. See divinity in everything. Elephant, cow, tortoise, trees. Just to give you an idea, God is not away from the creation. What? God is love, and love is present in every particle of creation. To drive this knowledge into a common man, said God is present everywhere. So adore Him in monkey, in trees, in sun, in moon, in air, in water, in river, in sea. The whole creation is filled with love, filled with God. See, God has three qualifications. What is God? Omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. So omnipresent means present everywhere. If it's present everywhere, is it present in you or not? Present. And omniscient knows everywhere. How? Automatically God knows everything. And omnipotent. If you are outside God, then God has no potency over you. Do you see what I'm saying? Omnipotent means He is everywhere, everything. Not a blade of grass moves without God. That's what you see, no? Its child asks his dad, Father, how is God? And the father says, God is like the sky. This is in the Upanishads. See, air, water, earth, everything is present in the space. Can you destroy the space? Can you burn the space? No. Can you cut the space? No. Can you wet the space? No. You can't do anything. The space is indestructible. The space will remain before a building is erected. It is there when the building is done. It is there even after the building is destroyed. Is there any way going to go out of the space? Not possible. There is no escape from the space. There is nothing outside the space. Said God is like that. Right, wrong, good, evil, bad, everything happens within God. Said, does evil also happen in the God? Then comes this knowledge. Good and evil are only relative, they are not absolute reality. What are the principles? What you say as poison saves life. Because something is poison, you go to the pharmacy and see all the life-saving drugs, what is written on them? Poison. It is a poison which is saving the life. So is poison good or bad? It's bad when a healthy person consumes. It is good when a sick man consumes. Right? So from a bigger perspective, opposite values are complementary. But God is beyond duality. Hanuman is regarded very much because of his role, his philosophy, his devotion. Hanuman was such a perfect servant. He had so much wisdom and he was ready to serve everybody all the time. These three qualifications makes him to be adored. You know, in this country, Ramayana is not only here, all this Southeast Asia, everywhere Ramayana is so popular. And so people adore Hanuman. Just be aware where you are, where you were, gratefulness comes. And look at all the situation, how people have so many difficulties in their life and how you are placed in life. This sort of comparison is good to kindle the gratefulness in you. They have their interpretations. You can't dismiss them totally out. There is some time-tested value to it. At the same time, you can't just, just blindly follow it.
गुरुजी, ज्योतिष विद्या का क्या महत्व है?
In the whole of Vedic literature, astrology has a small part, just like that of a fingernail. Fingernail has a part. The Jyotish also has a part. But nail is all the palm. The palm is much bigger than the nail. So, the will, the power, your sankalpa, much more than the road map of astrology.
गुरुजी, हमें जीवन जीने की सही राह बताइए.
जो खुशी तुमको यहाँ मिली है उसको बांटो. सबके चेहरे में वो खुशी आए. सेवा करो, मस्त रहो. थोड़े समय का जीवन है. जीवन को ऐसा सफल बनाए. मैं, मुझे क्या मिलेगा, क्या मिलेगा, क्या मिलेगा, ये क्या सोचना, क्या मिलके हमें क्या करना है? हाँ? दुनिया का सारा संपत्त मिल जाए, यश मिल जाए, जितने सारे भोग सामग्री सब हमको मिलने पर भी क्या, ठीक है जो मिलता है ठीक है. कितना तुम खा पाओगे, कितना अपने लिए तुम उपयोग कर पाओ ना. तो मन में खाली हो जाओ इन सब चिंताओं से. डरने वाला 1000 बार मरता है, मरने वाला सिर्फ एक बार ही मरता है. तो वो डर से बाहर आना है, वही मृत्युंजय. वो तो विश्वास से, साधना से, सत्संग से, सेवा से जीतो.